YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba, and welcome back to another video on the channel. EA have just released the new Raheem Sterling Wants to Watch SBC. So what we're going to be doing today is an SBC player review to see whether or not Raheem Sterling is worth completing. Let's jump into it. So Raheem Sterling, 86 rated left winger for Chelsea. Raheem Sterling has transferred to Chelsea. Complete the SBC to earn his Wants to Watch. Obviously, it expires in 6 days and has 2 SBC requirements. So let's see what those are. So we have tactical emulation and then the Premier League. I guess they just use the same one for each player. Tactical emulation, you need a minimum of 1 Chelsea player and an overall team rating of 85. And then for the Premier League, you need a minimum of 1 Premier League player and a team overall rating of 86. So it's actually, from first glance, it doesn't look to be too expensive of an SBC to complete. Now let's jump into the card attributes and see what Raheem Sterling's card looks like. Okay, so he is 5'7", high medium work rates, which is fantastic for an attacking player. Right foot, 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. The weak foot could be a little bit better, but that's okay. Player details, he also has alternative positions, which are key this year in FIFA Ultimate Team. He can play as a left mid, left wing, left mid, same thing obviously, but you can also play him as a right winger, which is fantastic to see. And now a little bit more on his attribute details. Now Raheem Sterling, 90 pace with 94 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. That is absolutely fantastic. I don't think you're going to find anyone much better than that. 80 shooting. Now his finishing could be a little bit better. 91 attacking positioning, 82 finishing, 78 shot power, 80 long shots. Volleys and penalties are a little bit lower, but doesn't really matter, to be honest. Passing, 78 overall, with 80 vision, 79 crossing, 72 free kick accuracy, 83 short pass, which is good, but then his long passing is only 67. Are you really going to be sending long passes with Raheem Sterling? I don't think so. That's more of a midfield player's job. And then with 79 curve, this is where Raheem Sterling absolutely excels, and that is his dribbling. 86 dribbling for Raheem Sterling with 94 agility. That is fantastic. 93 balance as well. Amazing balance and agility. 91 reactions, 84 ball control, 86 dribbling, and 77 composure. His dribbling stats are fantastic, and if this card does get a lot of upgrades, it's only gonna get better. 45 defending doesn't really matter. It's obviously he's an attacking player. You're not going to really defend with Raheem Sterling. And if you are put into a situation where you do have to defend with him, obviously your own skill at the game is going to help you with that. And then 67 physical. The jumping strength and aggression are quite low. 79 stamina, though, for Raheem Sterling is actually quite decent. But yeah, the jumping strength and aggression. Strength could be a little bit higher, but obviously he's one of those builds where he is quite small. And then he also has the flair trait and also the speed dribbler, which a lot of people still like to use that speed dribbling in FIFA Ultimate Team. Now, I just want to go real quick and see some alternative players that you could use instead of Raheem Sterling if you do wish to do so. So let's just let's do concept players, and then we're just going to go to the Prem. We want to see what Prem players you have. Actually, let me just do this real quick. We'll also do an attacker. Yeah, we'll do forward. So let's see some alternatives. You have Heung-min Son's in form, which is actually quite expensive. You have Mohamed Salah, that's a good shout. Cristiano Ronaldo. You do have foot heroes. You have Haaland. You have Harry Kane. Those are more of strikers, but you can always turn your formation inside out. Right here we have Havertz. So there aren't too many wingers from the Premier League. There was Riyad Mahrez. Luis Diaz is a shout. Phil Foden, Sancho, Grealish. Anthony's quite expensive, I'm not going to lie. But there are some alternatives if you do not have the coins to complete Raheem Sterling. Now, the thing that really wants me and that really gets me to complete Raheem Sterling is the fact that he does play for Chelsea FC. And he does start almost every game. Chelsea in the Champions League, in the Premier League, when he puts out his first 11, Raheem Sterling is 99% of the time inside of that team. So he does have a lot of opportunities to get upgrades throughout the year with informs, with the Champions League qualifiers and stuff like that. The other day when EA released the Frank Kessie SBC, Kessie is a player that doesn't get much time on the pitch. So the way that he could get upgraded was maybe through Champions League, Barcelona going through the rounds, but other than that, to him actually to get an inform is quite a low chance. On the other hand, Raheem Sterling, who does play every week and who does play for a solid team in Chelsea, he does have more opportunity to get upgrades and to get a better card throughout the year. So looking at that, and then also looking at the requirements, an 85 and a 6 and an 86 overall team, it's cheaper than the other SBCs. If we look at Frank Kessie requires an 83, an 84, and an 85. And then also there is another one. If we look at, we can even look at Thiago Silva, who is 84, 85, 86. So technically the same as Thiago Silva without that 84 rated team. I think it's a great shout, guys. I think Raheem Sterling is a great shout. He is an attacking player. He can get a lot of goals. He can get a lot of assists. He plays week in, week out for Chelsea. Chelsea are in the Champions League. He can get upgraded through that. And overall, it's not too expensive to complete. He's a good card. His base card is good if we just look at his base card like that. But overall, yeah, I think it's a pretty solid SBC. EA did not go too overboard with his requirements to make him too expensive or to, for some weird reason, to stray people away from completing the SBC. So for me, is the SBC worth it? I think so. If you have the fodder, if you have the coins in the club, I definitely recommend doing him, as he does have a lot of opportunity to get upgraded in the future. But that's going to be the end of this SBC player review, guys. Please consider leaving a like. Comment down below whether or not you're going to be completing Raheem Sterling. And please consider subscribing to the channel, as it does mean a lot and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.